My objective was to take the worst piece of land I could possibly find in the hill country of Texas and begin a process of restoration that would change it back to be one of the best, and that has happened right here.
It's all about kind of what's really happening in the world, and a lot of these films are films that you wouldn't be able to see in this community, would not be able to see anywhere else. And so that's what our mission is to bring these films that are culturally significant, socially significant, environmentally significant.
So this is the first of a series that will probably be somewhere between 8 to 10 episodes. And the idea is that each one highlights an interesting way that you see people adapting to change, not using the doomsday narrative, but something that's a little bit more inspiring that highlights our resilience as a species.
It's not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the one most responsive to change. So in other words, it's the ones that adapt. And like I said, as humans, we are a highly adaptable species. And I think that if we use that narrative and we use that thread as a way of trying to get people to be inspired and engaged in climate issues, that might, I don't have the answer whether or not it's going to work, but I know that what we're doing right now doesn't always work. In fact, in large part, hasn't worked. So how can we use something that strikes what it is that we do well in a way as a solution or as a practice moving forward?
I look at examples of people who don't have anything between them and the problem of climate change. And yet those people, as in some way by necessity, are coming up with inventions or solutions or coping strategies that are genius. I mean, there's things that we can learn from them. They're simple, but it's people that have no other choice, and they realize, okay, we're going to try and put food on our plate tomorrow. So what are we going to be doing today to do that? And some of them work, some of them don't work, but it's that process of that trial and error, and it's just so inspiring to see people who have next to nothing. And at the end of the day, we can learn a lot from those people.